Yes. Welcome back to Tunes Brothers, everybody. We got Dave, we got Rob, we got Darin, and I'm Scotty G. And tonight we're going to do something a little off the charts, I guess you could say. Not for me, probably for everybody else. So you're probably going to get one sided. I figure, I'm probably going to be pretty much the good take on this album, but we're going to do Pantera Vulgar Display of Power. Now, my take on this album, and of course, my take, it's perfection. And the reason I say it's perfection is because this band here put this out before they put out Far Beyond Driven, which was right behind it. And it is the first time a metal band #1 1994 on the charts with a metal album since Quiet Riot. Pantera, right in the middle of the grunge scene, and they come in and just destroy them with Far Beyond Driven, even though we're not doing that album. But my theory is right. I know it is. Pyromania to Hysteria, Highway to Hell to Back in Black, Vulgar Display to Far Beyond Driven. The albums that really pushes the big selling album. But anyway, we're going to rank these songs. Now, I had a hell of a time ranking these songs because I love this whole album. This, if I was going to do a ranking chart or whatever, like Darin did on Mob Rules with his hate, I would be doing this with 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A, like that. I love everything on here, not a thing on here that I don't. And before people get to accusing this band of being a speed metal band, yes, they do have speed in a lot of their music, but it's not a pure speed metal band like Metallica. They kind of took the blueprint from Metallica's older stuff. Tempo changes from hell, man. Literally awesome. And this band inspired what we know today is the growling death metal. What I love about this band here is he's not growling. That's his voice. I don't like that shit they do nowadays or whatever. But anyway, the musicianship on this fucking album is spectacular. Dimebag, Vinnie Paul, rest in peace, the brothers. Rex, Phil made a absolutely monumental album, and a few of them, in my opinion. So I'm pretty much said, all I need to say about how I feel about it, man. Like I said, I know my comrades here are not into the heavier stuff, but this is to me, a pure, hard, heavy metal album. I don't know any way else to put it, with elements of speed. So, yeah, I enjoyed it very much. I hadn't listened to this front to back in a long time, and I ain't done nothing but listen to it since the other night. You want to get something done? You want to get some adrenaline going? Hey, this is the album to do it with. So, Darin.
Well, like you, Scott, I had a hard time ranking these, but unlike you, it was for a completely different reason.
I know.
Definitely not my cup of tea. I'm not necessarily here to shit all over this, but this was not a good listen for me. For me, this is 52 minutes of relentless aggression, masking as shallow posturing. It's overrated in my opinion. Hyper macho groove metal. I agree with you. I wouldn't consider this speed metal, at least not all the time. Some of the time, yes, but yeah, a lot of, like you said, a lot of tempo changes. I've never understood the appeal to this kind of music, and I know I might be in the minority, not necessarily on this panel, but back during this time, everybody was talking about Pantera, and I remember being pleased at least at what people were saying initially, because I think this came out in 92, so right in the middle of the grunge that was killing my favorite kind of music. So I think the album I went out and listened to, I don't think I bought it, I could be wrong. If I did, I trashed it pretty quick, and that was Cowboys from Hell, and definitely was not impressed. So again, this is, I'll keep mine as brief as possible. Tough for me, difficult to rate. I don't think that, for me, the biggest reason I don't find anything or very little of it to be music or musical, right? I mean, I'm not talking about, Broadway here, but to me, it lacks some fundamentals for what I would consider music. But anyway, on to you, Dave.
Yeah, well, I'm going to be in the same boat as you, Darren. Not my kind of music. Sorry, Scotty. I mean, when you gave it to us,
I knew. Yeah.
When you gave it to us, I thought I've only heard a little bit of them, and this is probably why, because it's just not my style. I feel sorry for you because Louis and Gigi are probably two people that might have backed you up a bit. And they're not here.
Gigi maybe, but I don't believe Louis probably.
I have a sneaky feeling Rob really enjoyed it.
Oh, he did. Yeah, he told me last night when we were doing Backtrack. He said, "Oh, I'd rather listen to this than any of the music we've just done."
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah, I know he did.
Shit's all over Elvis. Yeah, I too found it difficult to rank because a lot of it was just as bad as the other. So,
wow.
Yeah, like I said, it's not me. It doesn't have those elements, as Darren said, that I like in music. So it becomes just a wall of noise to me. And so much so, I would rather listen to grunge.
Ooh, well, I'd rather listen to neither of those, but definitely, I mean, I'd rather listen to Alice in Chains than this. I mean, not Nirvana or something like that, but
no.
Even some Nirvana I'd rather listen to. Rob looks super excited.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just waiting and reading comments. Tommy King's a huge Pantera fan, it looks like. He says everything Scott is saying, I agree with 100%. Dimebag's legend. Dimebag's a legend, yada, yada, yada. Christopher says love. I'm assuming he's thinking this love, or meant to say this love sounded a bit like Alice in Chains. I'm going to take a different angle on this and say everything Scott said is 100% wrong. This is 100% speed metal. Just because you have a couple of songs that aren't, when you play the same three chords at the same speed on every single song and you literally can't tell the difference between one fucking song from the next, that's speed metal. This sounded like early Metallica, which is brutal. The vocalist is fucking terrible. I mean, absolutely fucking horrible. Yeah, he's not growling, but he's on the fucking edge. You can't understand a fucking thing he's saying. The guitar tone never, ever changes. And if this is the best Dimebag Darrell has to offer, I'm sorry I ever gave him any respect, because these solos were beyond amateurish and Bush League garage band. He needs to really watch his legends in Kiss and learn. Well, he can't anymore, but he should have spent more time learning how to play the goddamn guitar instead of just trying to fucking play a million notes at once. This is probably the worst listen I've had on this show. It trumps Cheap Trick. It trumps fucking Led Zeppelin. It trumps Black Sabbath, Mob Rules. You name it. This is the
Metallica.
Yes. Because at
Okay.
least there was a couple of good songs on that album. I had, what was that, Master of Puppets? There was a couple
Yeah.
of good. I found one song I can listen to other than the song I already knew, which was Walk. And I think I got spoiled on that because our favorite bar band, Ransom, played it, and Mark Keller could actually sing. When I hear this band do it, I want to just punch somebody. So one song on here I could listen to and not get mad. So
Yeah, and look, yeah, and of course, Dimebag's heroes were Eddie Van Halen and Ace Frehley. But yeah, I understand, and this is probably the heaviest thing that we have listened to on this channel. It is.
To me, this was heavier than Master of Puppets.
Oh yeah. It is, with the exception of a couple of songs.
Two of them.
Like Battery and Damage Incorporated. That's going to fall kind of in line. So, all right.
I'm sorry. It's the nicest thing I can say. I'll take what Darin and Dave say to heart, and it's not my kind of thing. So of course I'm not going to like it. When I say it's fucking terrible, that's to me, it's terrible. I'm not saying these guys can't play. I'm saying in my ears, this is horrible.
Yeah. And I knew this, and I was kind of, when you said, let's do what you want to do. So I'd heard you say something about Pantera, and that's why I threw it up. I said, we'll just get it out of the way. Let's see what happens. I kind of knew what was going to happen. But
before you jump in, I want to respond to Tommy King. He says, my brain hurts. That don't take much. Dimebag, not a great guitarist. Yeah, okay. I didn't say he wasn't a great guitarist. You said he was a legend. I said after listening to this, horseshit. A legend inspires generations of guitarists. Dimebag did no such thing, Tommy. So get an education and then come back at me.
Yeah. I'm on. I love him, so I'm the out guy on this one because I love the album. I love the power. I love the aggression, and that's just where we differ when it comes to certain styles of music. That's just.
With all respect, a legitimate question. This has been bugging me since I listened to this, and you're the only one I know anymore who listens to this kind of music. Darin kind of touched on it.
Mm-hmm.
I can't grasp how this does anything for anybody. What is it that makes this kind of music appealing to you?
It's just adrenaline.
Yeah, say it.
It's a fucking pump your fist in the air and fuck you, music, man. It really, if you just don't feel like doing something one day, you got a bunch of shit you got to do, man. You can put something like this on, whether you really like it or not, man, and it will get your blood to pumping, bro.
Okay.
You whatever football. If you're a football player, listen to this shit before you go out on the field.
Yeah, I mean,
man.
I can see listening to this before you go into a fight or something like that. Yeah, I can see that.
Just and being in the crowd. I got to see them one time before all of them, got killed, and it was at a Ozfest, and they were the last ones on before Ozzy or Sabbath or whatever, and they just got the crowd jacked up, dude. Just literally the energy, man. It was amazing. Really, it was. But this was in like 99, something like that, dude. Yeah, man.
Okay.
Just fucking phenomenal. But yeah, man, just pure power metal is what I call it. Real hard, heavy metal. And yeah, you said it's speed metal. And of course, I do admit there's a lot of elements of speed metal in this, but the tempo changes to me.
Fast
brings it back.
I mean, I get where you come from. Fast doesn't necessarily make something speed metal. It's the lack of chord progression in the fact that it's fast and doesn't offer really any kind of variation. It's basically every song is like the same three chords at the same speed.
Right. But for me, that's kind of the staple of this genre of music. I mean, you can throw a lot of bands. I mean, it's three chords, just hard hitting, right? I mean, and I like it. I could understand the adrenaline, getting some aggression out, but to me, that's not what I really turn to music for. Yeah, if I'm in that kind of mood, I'll pick something a little bit more up tempo, right? I'm not going to go to pull out a Journey album or something like that, but I would have other choices, and like I said, I know I'm in probably the minority. There's a lot of people in my age bracket that really, really enjoyed this kind of stuff, and I just, Rob's point, I think and I don't want to shit all over Dimebag, right? Because I've heard nothing but good things about him as a person, how easy to get along with, how accepting and welcoming he was to everybody, that he was just a really, really nice guy. Definitely didn't deserve to go out by being killed by a fan like the way he was. But in my opinion, people who have that kind of guitar talent are going to be playing a different genre, not just three chords. If he was a more accomplished guitarist, he probably would have been playing something else, in my opinion. But again, I don't know him, didn't know him. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he just enjoyed this this style of music, and that's what he wanted to play. Maybe he was a wizard with the guitar, but this genre of music, I don't think he was going to be able to showcase that if he had it.
And that's my point. There is not one, not Black Fingernail Boy from Metallica, not Dave Mustaine. None of those guys will ever be considered guitar legends because this genre does not lend itself to showcasing true ability. It just showcases speed, and that's it. Tom King says, but so is AC/DC, same three chords and sound. No, the difference is AC/DC has a groove, a melody. They have a purpose. There's substance. This type of music, whether it's Pantera, Metallica, whatever, lacks all of that. It is just simply, to use Scott's word, aggression played at top volume, at top speed. So those three chords are not used in a musical way. It's just a way to change the tone so it's not the same chord over and over. I don't know how better to explain it. You're a guitar player, Tommy. You should know you can use three chords extremely well, or you can use three chords just for the sake of using three chords. AC/DC did it iconic. Argue with the album sales, argue with their hits. You can't. There's a massive difference between three-chord rock and three-chord speed metal. A huge difference. Ricky Patterson, great album, Pantera, ready for the Kiss Cruise as long as my flight is not canceled. Good luck with that, because that seems like a fucking mess around the country. Okay. Anything else you wanted to touch on, anybody, before Scott gets us started?
No, I'm being nice.
All right.
All right. Number 11, A New Level. And like I said, there's nothing much I can say. This one's kind of drony. Now that's Alice in Chains sound. Now, if you want to talk about Alice in Chains, A New Level, but not the vocals. And it's not quite as fast. It's more of a, just a heavy, just driving, forced song. But I like it, but it had to fall somewhere. So A New Level is going to be number 11 for me.
Well, I wasn't sure if, anybody was going to match up with Scott, but I also have A New Level at the bottom here. Scott probably at least enjoys it. I think it's a this manifesto of metal superiority, a new level of music for me to poop on.
Sorry that was delayed. Dave moved my fucking buttons around.
What?
I just
I've touched your buttons.
In my opinion, the song lacks evolution. It starts and ends about the same, right? I mean, there's nothing in here that discerns itself.
There was a little bit. I would say it started at chimpanzee and ended at ape's ass. So there's a little evolution.
Little bit. All right. I'll give you that, Rob. So A New Level, yes, at the bottom of the heap.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I don't agree with you, but I could agree with you. because a lot of these are just
Yeah.
at the dartboard. But at number 11, I had fucking Hostile, which is probably a good fucking name for it. I've just put an
Damn right.
assault on the ears with no dynamic range, pure aggression without meaning, and that gets boring really fast.
But at least it was short. I mean,
Well, yes.
So,
That's
so
what she
that's the
said.
reason why it's a little higher on my list, is I didn't have to sit through it as long.
I also got fucking Hostile. Should have been called fucking Horrible, but I could say that about most of this album. I'm not going to have a lot to say because these songs, I don't even know how to rank these songs.
Yeah, it is tough. They're that good, I know. But anyway, number 10, man. Back in the Call by Demons Be Driven. Yeah, man, we're really getting into some deep shit here, man. But I like it. You know, it's got to fall somewhere, and it fell at number 10 for me. I love the power, I love the energy, and there you go, man. I know it's demonic, but I still like it. Darren.
All right. At number 10, this is where I put the song Mouth for War. Definitely an aggressive opener. I think it's all bark and no bite. Repetitive riffs and Anselmo's growls feel forced. This song set the tone for the album's Empty Rage.
Wow.
Hey, Scotty, I agree with you on number 10.
All right, man.
I have By Demons Be Driven, but not with the same amount of love as you gave it. I've just put, a vocal that goes from powerful to outright grating.
Well, you hit it on the head.
All right. I've got Moth of War.
Moth
of War.
Sorry.
Matra.
It just started me off in a bad spot right away. I was like, oh, because I'm expecting Walk. At this point, that's all I've heard. And yes, that's a heavy song. I had no idea this was this close to speed metal as a whole. So right away, it just like, what? So there you go.
And Mouth of War is one of the releases too, like Walk. Those are one of the videos that they made too. So, all right. Number 9. I think somebody's done mentioned this, and I believe 2 of you have, maybe. Fucking Hostile. Now, this is speed metal right here, man. They just take off kicking ass in this one, all the way through. Now, the breakdowns are phenomenal in this one. Yeah, but you don't get much of that through the song. But they are going 100 miles an hour and fucking Hostile. It is fucking Hostile. But I love it. And it is number 9 for me.
All right. At number 9 for me, this is where I have the song This Love. I think it's a faux emotional ballad that shifts from whiny to brutal, but lands as a manipulative and cliched. I think Anselmo's vulnerability rings hollow in this song. So, what the fuck are they trying to do a ballad for? Right? I mean,
are you a fucking woman? I've heard vulnerable. I'm hearing all of
I know, man. Lord have
wow.
mercy. What's the matter with you, Darren?
I feel you, Darren. I feel you.
It's horrible. No, I said it seems empty, right? I mean, if he's trying to be vulnerable, it doesn't fucking work.
Okay.
They pull you in, man, with that, and then boom.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I felt like I got punched quite a few times listening to this.
Damn right. This is mosh pit stuff.
In the back of the head when I wasn't looking. Number 9 for me, I have Rise. I've just put Empty Rebellion, loud for the sake of volume.
Okay. Then I am going to have to agree with Mr. Darin. I have This Love. This pissed me off because I had serious hope for this song. And then it fucking hoodwinked me and turned into thrash metal. So I was a little bit irritated because at this point I had been thoroughly disappointed. I thought, oh, fuck, music. And then they quickly pulled the plug on that. So back to you, Scotty.
Yeah, I knew you guys were going to get pulled in by that one.
You giving yourself a head job there, Scotty, or what?
I'm trying to see something. My eyes are just
Tommy
not
King
what
says
it
speed
used to
metal
be.
is still better than Taylor Swift music.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to disagree. At
Oh, hell
this
no.
point,
Don't you say that shit.
Yeah, I think I would rather listen to the Queen of Homely than speed metal.
God,
And
dang.
make no mistake, she is the ugliest female singer since Sinead O'Connor, right? But
hey, Sinead was quite cute.
yeah, sure she was. I like cue balls in my dates.
Yeah. I'm sure she'd be shaved down below as well, so that's good. You're not going to go to all that effort and not do that, are you?
Hell no.
Scotty,
all right, you ready, Scott?
Yeah. Number 8. This one it starts off a little different. No Good. Attack the Radical, man. That would be a good theme for nowadays right there, bro. Yeah, they talk some pretty deep shit in here, man. And so if you pay attention to any of these lyrics, man. Oh yeah, I understand most of what they're
I
saying.
need a translator.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I can understand most of what he's saying, dude. But now there's some of it that I can't, but very little. But yeah, man, Attack the Radical, No Good. It's a jammer. It's a mid-tempo for them.
Yeah.
That's not mid-tempo for just your regular metal band or hard rock band. And they pretty much stay on that mid-tempo, but it's just heavy, man. It's heavy, dude. Yeah, you got to like heavy to even get into this territory, you know. But yeah, man, it's I love it. It's No Good. And
no, it's not. I agree with you.
It's at number 8.
First thing you said right. It's no good.
All right, at number 8, I think all of you talked about this one. This is where I put the song "Fucking Hostile." Again, its biggest redeeming value is that it's shorter. Thrashy ramp, pure venom, but too frantic and one fucking note. And the speed can't hide the lack of substance.
You can say that about any speed metal song ever recorded.
Well, it fits for this one.
Oh, Mr. Make Believe says, no fucking way Sinead shaved down there. Too much of a feminist. Yeah, she probably had hairy pits too. Speaking of ugly, homely woman, has anybody ever been able to verify that Tracy Chapman was a woman?
I don't know.
Personally.
I mean, that was Pat straight out of, Saturday Night Live with darker pigment, right? I had no idea when Fast Car came out what the hell I was looking at.
I don't know either. I still to this day don't.
Yeah.
I guess Tracy is an androgynous name, right?
Okay, so. Shannon said she's female, so.
Okay.
All right, Dave.
I'll take your word.
Done the research?
Yeah, just now.
Did Shannon enjoy our episode?
Yes, she did.
And it's actually up, which is great.
Yeah.
But as we said, episode 3 is up and episode 2 is not. So.
Can I ask a question? What is it about guys who drive pickups that think they have big cocks and they're tough? I'm so sick of my neighbor driving by here like he's driving a NASCAR, revving that fucking high-rise piece of shit up. I hope he takes a corner at 50 and rolls the motherfucker.
That's something everywhere, bro. I don't know. I don't know what it is, man.
I'm ready to go slash.
I don't know.
In the middle of the night.
I don't know what that is, man.
We don't have pickups here, so it's all right.
Yeah, you're lucky.
Wow.
All right, Dave.
Yeah, Utes. What number are we at? Number
8.
I have Live in a Hole or Live in a Hole. I don't know which hole it is, but
you live in a hole, Dave.
That's the song about you, right?
Glory hole.
I put every track on this album sounds like a variation of the same riff. suffocating repetition masquerading as intensity.
Okay. Scotty Miller says Tracy Chapman is actually Bill Cosby's sister. I can believe that. Tommy says
I guess so.
I underestimated Rob's hatred for speed metal. Don't ever underestimate my hatred for anything.
No.
My hatred knows no bounds.
No doubt, guys.
I am gonna go with Live in a Hole as well. Is it Live in a Hole? I don't fucking know what it is.
Wow, this is one of the slowest ones on there. I figured this one to be up at the top for y'all.
It's definitely a hole.
Yeah, and again, I'm not saying one of these is better than the other for the most until I get to my top two, because they all really do honestly sound pretty much the fucking same, with the exception of the Hoodwink song, where they fooled me into it was going to be a good song and then turned up the throttle and just made it sound like everything else on the album.
All right. Number 7. We almost matched up. Live in a Hole. Live in a Hole. Whatever. Yeah, this one don't pick up much speed. It kind of stays the same tempo, but it is rocking from hell. And of course, I love it. And it's just good to me, man. I think it's it's got a good groove to it. Yeah, you're not going to find too many grooves, but this one does have a groove in a lot of it. So, but Live or Live in a Hole for number 7.
What would have helped this album is if they had Groove is in the Heart on it. Speaking of groove, that would have been number 1 with a bullet for me.
They could have done a cover of Rubber Band Man.
There you go.
If they would have done anything different, man, they wouldn't have been as big and huge as they was.
Oh, I get it. I shouldn't say I get it.
Yeah.
I understand. I will never get even how Metallica is as big as Metallica is, other than the Black Album. But you know.
All right, number 7 for me. I'm gonna agree with the gentleman Christopher Cunningham in the comments by Demons.
How's Richie?
Yeah, Richie Cunningham.
Hey, man.
By Demons
Demon?
Driven. Lumbering, some rhythmic tricks to it, but it's bogged down by Anselmo's over-the-top delivery and forgettable hook.
Is this Nick Anselmo?
Phil.
Phil, okay.
Phil, yeah.
Phil McCracken.
All right.
The next one I have is A New Level. The new level should have been 0, because that would have been a great level. I've just put all muscle, no brain. Sorry,
All right.
Scotty.
I think Scott's touched on this one, and they should have just kept the first part of the title. No good. Attack the Radical. I can't even find positive things to say, so I'm just I'll make fun of the titles.
All right. Number 6. Now, this song takes off 200 fucking miles an hour, but it comes down into the best licks and groove. Da-na-na, 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 da-na-na. Just badass to the bone. Rise. This is a kick-ass song, man. I know the vocals are extreme and almost a growl, but not quite. That's just his voice. I love it. This is a freaking pump up song with tempo changes, very radical tempo changes. And I guess that's why I love it. But anyway, Rise, powerhouse song, number 6.
You know what's funny, Scott? When you start describing a song, I think, is he describing a song on this album? Because it doesn't sound like anything I heard.
And I apologize.
Well, you didn't listen to the wrong album, bro.
Maybe I did.
I apologize that I'm going to the comments so much, but being down at least one panelist and 2 of us
That's
having
fine.
very little to say, I don't want this video to go too quick. So Tommy says his answer to the Metallica question, which was me saying I don't know how they got so popular. Says booze, a lot of it, and being sellouts. Now, the only time I heard of Metallica being a sellout was the Black Album. And if that's the case, sell, because that's when they became actually a talented band. So I'm not sure which way you meant that, Tommy, but if you meant they sold out doing the Black Album, they made a wise decision.
Yeah, you're right. He's right. I agree with you, Tom. But it's not the whole album that sold out. It was a couple of the songs. There you go. That's the majority of the fan base, anyway. The slow ballady songs that, of course, Metallica would never, be threatened to do, or never. Oh, they'll never do nothing like that. That's why the fans, went against them so much. It wasn't the whole album.
Yeah, they went, how dare you have melody and a hook?
The majority of that album was really good. So, and still is. So I can't say nothing about the
Mr.
majority.
Make Believe says Kirk Hammett's horror movie collection includes the axe from The Shining. To have so much money you could waste it on shit you don't need.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not good, Rob.
All right. Dave's turn, Darren's turn.
My turn.
Darin.
All right.
Yeah. Scott and I are gonna match up at number 6. I don't agree with his take, but Rise is also
You do.
It's the riffs feel derivative and the message is buried under the aggression. It's about anti-conformity, but again, I think it buried under that aggression. It's hard to get your point across. David,
good one.
I have No Good, which once again, as Will said, it's a great title. I put Dimebag's playing is as flashy as it is unmusical. Musicians showing off without saying anything.
And I'm not shit. I don't mean to shit on
Fair
Dimebag
enough.
because I understand the industry respects the hell out of him. I just think that, he was probably a great person and a great performer. I'm saying let's back down a notch when you're starting to put him up there with legendary guitarists, all right? Because maybe he had the talent.
Well, he is.
No,
he is.
No.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
You know why he is?
No, he's not.
Because all of the shit you hear, from then till now, the growling fucking shit that I can't stand, and I know y'all can't stand, that's where it comes from.
From Dimebag?
They're all inspired
that's no recommendation.
by this band.
No.
Look at the
Scott. I was saying Dimebag, not the band.
Yeah,
As
exactly.
a guitarist, I'm saying he's not a legendary guitarist. He may be a legendary name, but he's no Steve Vai or Eddie Van Halen or Satriani or something like that. So let's just, chill out.
No, he's not as big as Eddie, but he's bigger than Steve. So I'll give him that.
Okay, you're talking
fan base wise, yeah.
Okay, I'm talking as an accomplished guitarist. I don't care.
Oh well, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Okay, so I am gonna go with Rise. Did anybody say that? I've heard that already. Have they said it?
Scott and I each had it at 6.
Oh, okay. So this is number 6 we're on too, right? All right. So I will say the reason I held off on this one is because it's got a cool name. Coincidentally, a much better song called Rise is on a awesome YouTube channel called X Rock Studio.
Go, Louie.
An epic hard rock anthem by some cool dude with long hair. Check it out, X Rock Studio, Rise. Okay, Scott.
Hey, yeah. Hey, this song here, I'm picking this to be Rob's number 1. All right. Unless it's the one he knows. I'm picking this one to be his number 1. And I love this song because this is the only song on here, maybe one more, that's like this. Hollow. This is badass. They pull you in and they're playing this mellow, just melodramatic, just creepy, almost eerie sound. It's not too fast. It ain't too heavy. and then they do pick it up, and the chorus, it just echoes, man, when he screams. It's so badass. But anyway, it's the last track, number 11, but it's my number 5. Hollow, almost a ballad. Almost, not quite, but almost. So it's the T song, and it's fucking fantastic.
Can I just say, Scotty, how much I am loving how much you're loving this album? I'll never understand, but you're at your best when you are in your element of pure joy, and I could see you really love this fucking band. So that's why I wanted you to choose tonight. After putting you through that fucking battle and almost breaking your will and spirit, you deserve this.
Hey, man, I appreciate it. But look, I love this album and the next one. Now, I'm not that crazy about Southern Trendkill. Southern Trendkill makes this album right here sound like Enough's Enough's studio album.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
No, I'm not.
How can they get any harder than this?
Dude, Slayer can't even hang with them on that album.
Yeah.
So that one, they kind of lost me. All right. And Cowboys from Hell, their first album, they do have a couple songs on there that I really do like Cowboys from Hell. But there's a lot of it on there that I'm not crazy about.
Claim to fame, Cowboys from Hell?
Yeah, that was their first album, yeah. And believe it or not, do y'all know this? This was a glam metal band in the 80s. They all had long hair and was playing, yeah.
Now that I would have liked to hear Dimebag on, to see. That would truly showcase how good a player he is.
Now, is it true that Dimebag is buried with Eddie Van Halen?
Eddie Van, yep, his guitar that Eddie Van Halen, because Ace and Eddie Van Halen both was at his funeral, and Eddie Van Halen put his guitar he done 1 and 2 with in the casket with him.
Wow.
You know they're having to guard that damn. You know how somebody has to.
Yeah,
you know,
guitar's priceless.
So
at number 5, this is where I put the song "No Good." The chorus is mildly catchy amid the noise, but it's still too preachy and plotting. So that's why it ends up at number 5.
Okay, almost a compliment.
Almost.
No, still not coming yet. Number 5, I have Regular People. I've just put technically competent, but artistically vacant.
Okay.
Oh, you guys are clever with your disses. I'm just
Thank you.
asshole.
Very clever.
Mr. Make Believe, serious question. Did they ever do a Kiss cover? I do not know the answer to that question.
Not on, but they did do I told y'all about this. The next album, the one that went number 1 on the charts in '94, Far Beyond Driven,
Right?
they do Black Sabbath, Planet Caravan.
Oh, God.
Oh, that song was horrible.
Wow. They do it, and it's nothing like the rest of the album. Period.
Christopher says they did with Skid Row, they played Cold Gin. So that must have been a live show where they got on stage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, huge Kiss fans. Yeah.
Darin, your turn.
No, I think it's yours.
That's yours, I think.
What number?
5.
Okay, yeah. By Demons Be Driven. I don't know. Are they commanding? I mean, is this like a satanic thing? They're
doing an exorcism, bro.
Okay. Gotcha. Like I said, these still run together. We got about 1, 2 to go before 2 songs I would actually listen to.
Yeah, they're actually all priests. You know.
Yeah, right.
But anyway, yeah.
They actually released an album as a glam metal band in '83.
What's it called? What's the band name called?
Well, I think it's still called Pantera.
Was it?
Can that be found online?
I haven't looked for it yet, but the name of the album was called Metal Magic.
See, I've never really heard it. I've just seen video clips of them on stage.
Yeah,
You know,
it's Pantera Metal Magic. There's a link here to. I'm thinking it's to play the album. Looks like a YouTube link.
wow.
Scotty
That
Miller,
would be-
Louis is out with a minor surgical procedure. He will be out for the rest of the week if we do anything the rest of the week. So nothing to worry about there.
Yeah, he's having a penis enlargement.
They have a second album in that same style, Projects in the Jungle, was released in '84.
Wow.
As a
See, I
glam
didn't
band
even-
still.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Did they have a different singer then?
I have no idea.
I think so.
Because I can't picture this guy being able to sing glam metal.
I think so. I believe they did.
Oh,
Okay.
their first singer, they had a few attempts here with this like calling. Their first singer was Donnie Hart.
Okay.
Okay.
Corey Hart's cousin.
Yeah.
The wedding singer, wasn't his last name Hart?
It was Robbie. Hart, yeah.
Robbie.
Robbie Hart.
Yep. Okay, back to Scotty. Number 4.
Number 4, the leadoff track, Mouth for War, man. This is a kick-ass way to start off the album. Ain't that right, Dave? You really liked this one, didn't you? Fucking drive the stake in and keep driving it, baby. This is badass.
That the Moth of War.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wasn't
I haven't
that-
used.
Man,
I haven't
Was
used
that
it.
He
yet.
let-
the name of your first life?
he screams those echoes, man, just dun 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 dun, and they're just rocking the fuck out. That's it. So, Mouth for War,
At number
kick-ass. Number 4.
At number 4, Christopher Cunningham has Rise from X Rock Studio. Great pick, Christopher.
Love it.
Darren.
All right, number 4 on my list is Regular People. Riff heavy, but somewhat subversive. Solo saves it slightly.
He's who you showing off for with all your fucking big terms. I feel like
I know how much you like. I know how much you liked going back to the dictionary with the
Google
show.
everything you're fucking saying.
Hey,
It pisses
not
me off.
everybody is monosyllabic like you are. God damn it!
He's philosophizing.
Yeah.
All right? He's philosophizing.
Tell Tommy to get an education. I'm trying to educate you here. Dave.
Number 4, I
One's
agree
a-
with Scotty.
One's in here with me.
Oh,
I have
hold
the
on,
mouth.
Find the bell.
Hit the bell.
I'm looking.
You go, Dave. I knowed you liked that one.
I didn't say I liked it. I just said it's at number 4. I put it's like being hit over the head with a crowbar for 5 minutes.
So you like
So
it.
if you like that kind of thing, I suppose yes.
Okay. I'm going to go with a new level just on a whim here. I chose that over the other one that I'm going to put next. I got nothing to say about it. The worst is behind me now. So, for my taste
A
anyway.
new,
Which one did
a
you have?
new
New
level.
level.
A new level.
Confidence.
Yeah, now
and
shorter
power.
song, so that helps.
Number 3, the one that I just knew all of you guys were going to actually like half of. This love.
Yeah, that was a horrible ruse they perpetrated on the listeners. How do you like them big words,
You
bitch?
just use
yeah,
roots and infiltrated. Is Shannon holding up
Only
the
on-
cards for you?
On the oncology of metal, dude.
Pop?
Okay. Hey,
Pop Anonymous?
Upside down.
asshole. Almost.
I'm sorry, Scotty. What
Almost
did you have?
ballad.
You had this love?
No, this love, yeah.
Okay.
Almost ballad. Almost ballad, man. Again, almost.
Yeah, almost.
It is kick your ass, so I love it. So, next.
Oh, that's me. All right. At number 3, Live in a Hole. I mean, this is one of the lesser offensive songs on here.
The title's pretty offensive.
It's got a slow burn.
Less
It has some
offensive.
hooks, but even this is overshadowed by the album's other flaws. It's barely tolerable, even though it's at number 3. It's still in that barely tolerable category.
Let me ask Darin and Dave, how many times did you listen to this album? Honestly,
Twice.
one time, twice for Dave.
There's no way.
I listened to it the day before when I talked to you about it, and then I listened to it last night while I was driving around for work.
I gave all but 2 of these songs a 3/4 listen.
I wished I hadn't have picked this because I can't stop listening to the damn thing now.
I said
But
I listened
anyway.
to it. I listened to it work last night. I had
put
4
it
road rage incidents.
I had heard other songs off this album. I had heard Fucking Hostile before. I had heard Walk, and I think I had heard Rise.
And Darren has to break out.
I listened to it about 2 hours before the show.
And you can still check out Rise on X Rock Studio YouTube channel.
Who's the douche that owns that?
Darren has to pull
You're sounding
out
like Louis there, Rob.
Yep.
one of the less offensive zones. Oh my God.
Down
Well,
on
my
the
number-
fence.
To my
About
ears.
this.
To my
My
ears.
number 3, I agree with the man from North Carolina again.
Oh, hang on. That's
Where's
a
that
bell
bell?
ringer. That's a bell ringer.
That's a bell ring, all right.
Damn right.
So yeah, I've got This Love, and I've actually put the rare track where the power has purpose.
Okay.
But I do agree with
Hey.
you. It does suck you in a little bit.
Nah.
Tommy King
Come on.
says he would also just also want to say thank you guys for making your night better. So Tommy likes his night is complete when 3 of the 4 panelists shit on a album he likes. So you're welcome, Tommy.
Happy to do it.
Tommy also says I could care less about being smart or dumb as you guys are great. Well, there's nothing to be ashamed of, so don't shame Darin too much for being dumb. It's okay to be dumb. Is it my turn? All right.
Yes.
Here's a title that does not apply to the band. Never should have, at least. The word conceit is in it. There is no reason this band should ever have any, hint of conceit to them, but regular people conceit.
Yeah.
Not terrible. I'll give it that. Not terrible. For a style of music I don't like, this was not terrible.
Okay. Number 2. Yeah, you just said it. Dun, 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 dun. Regular people.
The
Don't
riff.
fuck
The
with
riff.
this. Oh man, this is fucking badass. Dude, this was about my number 1. This about beat out the one that it looks like it's gonna be everybody's number 1. This, just about forgot about this song, man. This is just fucking fantastic. The tempo changes in here are all fucking killer, dude. Heavy. His vocals are perfect for it, dude. This is the album song. I don't know why they didn't release this one. But yeah, regular people, man. Conceit, whatever, is fucking killer. Number 2.
Gigi chimes in and finally confesses to why she's not here. I tried 3 songs, couldn't get through them. My ears bled. Sorry, Scotty.
But she was jumping
That's
up and
all
down
right.
the other night when Scotty said we were doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't all be perfect.
What's up, Colby? I said,
Hey.
what's up? All right.
You would really love what we're listening to tonight, Kobe.
No, you wouldn't.
No. So I might buck the trend here on matching up with everybody else at number 1. At number 2, this is where I put the song "Walk." It is, again, Rob said it in the intro or somewhere near the beginning of the show. The band Ransom, one of our favorite bar bands that we would travel across North Dakota and Minnesota to see when we had the availability to do so. they introduced me to the song. I hadn't heard Pantera's version, and Mark knocked it out of the park. I mean, still not generally my kind of music that I would listen to on purpose. But Mark made it into a very good song. I was disappointed when I heard it from Pantera for the first time. But it's still good enough to be at number 2. Let's see how any comments here. I mean, it overplayed, yes, but that still doesn't take away from, the song's stomp that it has. I mean, that groove to that song is unforgettable. So number 2 is Walk.
Overplayed. That is something that is not a Pantera, man.
I was going to say that's the one thing. I mean, overplayed in bars, maybe.
Maybe.
Well,
yeah.
And when I lived in Minneapolis, it was on 90s.
They got radio stations that play stuff ours don't. So yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because I've never heard this on the. Have I?
I don't think I've ever heard it on a radio, other than maybe like Ozzy's Boneyard or something.
Maybe that.
All right, Down Under.
Okay, Darren, you haven't bucked as much as you think, because at number 2, I have Walk. I put the riff is simple to the point of boredom. 4 notes that repeat endlessly.
Hey.
Boredom.
Like a gym soundtrack for angry men.
Yeah. You can say a lot of things about this album, but boring. There is nothing boring about this album, bro.
To my ears,
whether you like it or not. With God.
Don't bring God into it.
I didn't.
He's not listening to Pantera either.
Gigi just sent me a beaver.
You don't know that.
Did you send him a dick pic?
Sent you a beaver pic?
It's perverted.
No, it's a dick one.
Yeah, it's her dick pic.
Hip to hip.
Getting
a glare. She Wonder Woman?
Fucking phone. Or the
Wonder Woman. Or is it Batgirl? Catwoman.
She's got an all sleazy, ripped up shirt on.
Oh, okay. I wear those every day.
Yeah, I'll send it to you after the show.
No.
I got a sleazy ripped up shirt.
Swipe down to show the lower half, which is fully exposed. So I'll send that.
Down. I want Bush.
Look at Mr. Make-Believe being a douchebag. Finally, someone who's not ugly on the screen. You son of a bitch, you.
You asshole.
Yeah, no, that's Gigi's daughter in the picture. My apologies. All right. So I am going to continue to buck the trend because I also have Walk at number 2, which I thought would have been number 1 with a bullet for me, but it's not. This, Scotty, is the one where if I really wanted to put someone in the fucking hospital with rage, this is the song I would listen to. So that for me, that rage is answered with heaviness, not necessarily speed. And that is one of the most legendary guitar riffs I have ever heard in my life. That if this album would have resembled that more than speed metal, I'd have probably been a huge Pantera fan because that song is power personified. The groove, the beat, that guitar riff just works in your head all fucking night long. I loved it immediately like Darin. I didn't know what the hell it was till I heard Ransom play it in the bar. Yeah, I like our guy Ransom Mark's voice better, but his voice, was it Anselmo you guys are saying? It fits this. Yeah. It fits this song well. Everything about this song is just what you would look for in a power metal song for me.
What I thought was funny about the time that we saw them in Minot is that, again, that was the first time I think I'd ever heard it. And he comes up to us and wants us to sing the chorus. And I have no idea what the fuck they were saying. So I thought it was funny. I probably said the wrong fucking word when he wanted us to sing.
Yeah, I actually thought it was Respect War. I did not know it was Walk. But you know, whatever.
You just scream and nobody's going to know the difference.
That's just it.
I always thought the name of the song was Respect. So
RESPECT.
Yeah. Wrong podcast, Dave.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. The jig is up. Walk is still my number one, and yes, I agree with everything you said. It is a fucking song that you will never forget if you hear,
Yeah.
whether you like it or whether you don't. And this is a kick-ass song. This is what you listen to if you know you getting ready to throw down right
Yep.
here, man.
Yep.
And dude, or going out on the football field or the hockey ring or whatever it is you're gonna do, this is what you jack up in your head, bro.
Yep.
You're getting ready to kick some ass. So, yeah, man, it's badass. Walk on home, boy. Hell yeah, man. I love every bit of it. The whole album, that's me. But Walk still is supreme, and I'm pretty sure I know now. I do know. I think I was gonna be right. But anyway, um, perfect album. Darin.
It's a song I'd listen to before getting with a hooker.
Hey, yeah, she'll be paying you next time.
Exactly
Yeah.
right.
Going into this, I was pretty sure Walk was going to be the only song that I would like and definitely would have been number one until I heard the final track of the album, which is Hollow. I mean, the melodic shift of this song offers a breather from the assault that the rest of it does to your ears. So it's tough not to choose this one, in my opinion. I know you praised it, Scott, said that you thought it would be higher up on people or like on Rob's list or whatever. It's definitely a good tune, especially on this album, which is mostly crap, but Hollow is my number one.
I'm just wondering if this is a theme for Pantera because they, on their next album, they do the same thing. I think Planet Caravan is the last song. You can just sit back and, they're driving force until the end, and they kind of give you a little break at the end, man, like to catch your breath or something. I wonder if it's by design.
Yeah, I wondered the same thing why they, of all bands, chose to end on this kind of tempo song. It was very bizarre. Gigi says no one can pick on me for liking Disturbed, Stained, Five Finger Death Punch, or Godsmack. I would say this.
I like Godsmack and I like Disturbed. I don't like Five Finger Death Punch, but to each his own.
All four of those bands have songs that I can listen to, and all four of them have songs I don't care for. But
I can't believe that. Yeah, I don't like all of their stuff either, but I would think y'all would definitely like some Disturbed.
Oh,
they're not all. They're not all. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just like picking on him because he's a funny sounding dude.
Dave,
my number one is also the same as Darren's number one. Hollow. I just put here a good closer that hints at a better band buried underneath their own ego.
Buried underneath their own ego. Okay, well, Scotty, you were 100% right about me. Hollow was the one that I did not expect to dethrone Walk. This is much more my style. You said it perfectly with the chill in your chair vibe. This is how this love started before it went off the rails. This is a good song. This is my kind of chill vibe for a metal tune. So that is going to take it for me today. If I'd have been a little bit pissier, it'd probably been Walk, because that's more of a, get your ass feathers in a ruffle song. But Hollow is a good tune on a bad album.
hey, that's good enough. Absolutely.
Yeah.
We'll take
Well, there you go, Scott. We got some heavy shit in there. You got to praise one of your, favorite albums, at least. Maybe not favorite bands, but
yeah, it is one of my favorite albums, dude. The other one that I like by them is the next one, the one that went number one. Maybe down the road after y'all have caught your breath in about a year or so, we might get to that just for the hell of it. But anyway, yeah, man, this is my kind of speed metal, if that's what you want to call it. This is about as far as I go.
I'll offer an olive branch. I will call that speed metal, and what people usually think of speed metal, the proper term, thrash metal.
Yeah.
I mean, there has to be a difference, right? Why both of those genres? I don't know what the difference is because I'm not a fan of either. But
I don't neither. I think both of those are the same to me. I mean, thrash and speed that's basically the same thing. I don't get what it's just one band trying to be faster than the other. I mean, I just heavier and faster at the same time.
Well, that's why I was disappointed because I knew this band was heavy because I knew Walk. I didn't know they were going to be that full throttle so much.
Sometimes.
Yeah. I just wish they would have concentrated more on that mid-tempo heavy drive like Walk. I think that was their sweet spot as far as my ears are concerned anyway.
That is the song that really got them noticed because Cowboys from Hell did, but I think they made that song for that reason. If you want to, know the truth, you know how bands are, man. They got to try to reach the audience with something, So and they done it perfectly.
A lot of that is professional jealousy type stuff. They might have seen that some other band was succeeding in this area, so okay, we can do that too. I mean, that happened.
Well, Metallica
just did
had
that.
Done succeeded.
Time.
Yeah. And what's the funny thing is these guys are fans of hair metal. They're hair metal fans and they're Metallica, Anthrax fans, in one.
Warren
Kiss, for God's sake.
Warren Schultz, I respect Scotty, has increased immensely. He has put up with being beat up all night and still raises his hands in victory.
Thank you. You gotta get the lead out sometimes.
If you're not first, you're last.
That's right, man. Second place is just the first loser, brother.
That's right.
Okay, so Tuesday we've got a what?
Well, we've got a song battle. I'm just waiting for two of the panelists to give me their 10.
Oh,
I've got
Darin and Gigi?
No, I've got Gigi's.
Oh,
Rob.
I'm glad I'm not the only slacker.
Yes, 10 songs each, so I can put a battle together.
And you'll like this, Scott. We promise.
I like the last one.
Oh, this is hair metal stuff. So
it was just the Rush thing that threw me in a loop.
Oh,
the battle was.
I didn't even listen to that album. Just the thought of Geddy Lee for 11 tracks. I'm with you.
Yeah, and that's not it with Rush for me. I like some of their stuff, but dude, you do need to just try to sample it for the hell of it.
And I
guarantee you.
To be fair, I should have listened to Bear and Cross because I'm sure I would have liked some of the stuff, but you
probably would.
Yeah, maybe I will. To be fair to Vake, there was no chance I was listening to a full Rush album ever.
I see Vake left before we started today.
Yeah, he was bitter with the choice because he even put in his comments there. He had a couple of good songs from Pantera, but there are no Bear and Cross, or it's no. Or he said Atomic Arena's better, or something like that. So whatever.
Wow, brother!
I always go on podcasts. I don't know about you guys. In fact, I went on one that was doing a breakdown of the Oak Ridge Boys' debut album, and I said, "Well, I like these 3 songs, but Kiss is better." Because that's always something good to add to a video when it has nothing to do with it. It's always appreciated by everybody involved. So,
yeah, and I'm sure the thrash, hard rock, metal, Metallica, Anthrax people is going to like this one.
Yeah,
so
absolutely, absolutely, and that's why. I mean, I was very disappointed that Led Zeppelin did as well as it did on our views.
I knew it would.
You jinxed it.
Because
that forces us to have to revisit them again.
To come now. All right, everybody. We will see you Tuesday for a song battle. Until next time, thanks for watching.
Brothers, they sing, they scream.